Golf is a great way of exposing who you are as a person, or at least the other people that you're playing with. It's a great way to expose yourself. And what's the saying? The saying is, who's that golfer that said it? You play around and golf with somebody, you know who they are as a person, essentially. And it's true. I'm gonna talk a little bit about kind of how golf can expose you as a person and how it exposes how you handle adversity and challenges and difficulties and, I don't know, the thrill-seeking nature of golf. I'm playing some really bad golf right now, so you gotta excuse the bad golf. But look at that, I'm making excuses already. Now, the first kind of person that I would probably say is the most common kind of golfer that you're gonna run into is the Mr. Excuse, or Mrs., or however they want to identify, but the excuse person. Now, the excuse person is always going to have the excuse of, oh, I spilled milk, it's because the cat jumped up on the table. Oh, I hit a bad tee shot, well, that's because I didn't have enough warm-up shots. Or it's cold out, or the sun got in my eyes. Oh, I can't find the ball, even though I hit it 30 yards out of bounds, it's because the leaves got in the way. Nothing is ever their fault. Somehow, it didn't work out great, but it worked out. Now, the problem with that is all of us are exposed to the same conditions each round. The guy in front of you, the guy behind you, the people you're playing with, they're all playing the same golf. Maybe we all don't feel good all the time, physically going through whatever, mentally going through whatever. That's life in general. And that's kind of the beauty of golf, and the difficulty of golf is where you just with a stick in the ball and you had to overcome all of the issues to just focus on, I just got to hit this 40-yard shot and not really worry about anything else kind of going on. Look at that. And the excuses are just, I mean, that's what they are. They're excuses. You're not finding out any reasons why to overcome. And it's pretty much always with the implication that I would be scoring so much better if it wasn't for these challenges that we're all facing, right? Or my situation is so unique, you couldn't possibly understand it. The reality is, that's just the golfer that we're playing today. I missed that putt. Why did I miss that putt? I didn't have any practice putts. No, I missed the putt because I had a bad read. Why did I have a bad tee shot? If warming up could have helped me, maybe. I had a bad tee shot though. I can't change anything that already happened. Those kind of people are only kind of cheating themselves. You are making reasons and trying to justify why I shouldn't feel as bad as I do to play bad golf. But we all play bad golf. Golf is 90% of rounds are bad golf. That's it. But there's also the other person on that is giving excuses for you and why you are playing good golf. Let me explain that. That was so high. That wind just ballooned that up. That was a 7-wood. It floated like a pitching wedge. So one of the kind of people that are giving reasons why, giving excuses to why, you know, you're doing good. I had a guy, I was on pace to break 80 at a course. And you know, I wasn't even trying to say I'm bragging about breaking 80 because we were fluffing the rules a little bit, so I was disregarding it. But he said, oh, if it was, you have to add 3 more shots at the end of your scorecard because this is a par 70. I'm like, what? I'm not the course architect. Did I come out here and add 3 par 3s or 3 par 5s or, you know, whatever it is? No. Oh, what a chip shot. I didn't realize I designed the course. I mean, I've heard the excuse that you're only good because you get to play and practice all the time. Oh, who would have thought the correlation between practicing and getting better works that way? You know? It's the idea and the implication that I would be better than you if X, Y, or Z was happening. But I'm giving myself a reason why I'm playing worse than you or you're playing better than me. Like, I can't force you to go practice or not. They're just trying to find ways to bring you down as opposed to bring you up or make you feel better. Maybe they would be better than you if they got some sleep. Maybe they had a newborn, I don't know. Maybe they usually are better than you, but today, just get on the fucking tee. What? Maybe they would be better than you, but today they're not. Maybe 9 times out of 10 they beat you, today they're not. You don't need an excuse. Just accept it. Those kind of excuses, why you're playing good and they're not. That was really bad, but we'll find it. You also have the other kind of person where they are just constantly negative. It is just, I mean, there's never an excuse for anything wrong. They just suck and they're always beating themselves up and they're always angry. I don't think this is gonna come out of here. Oh, it did come out. Better than I thought. You know, the kind of person that barely practice, or maybe they practice a lot, but they hit a bad shot and then it's just, you know, they're just slamming and breaking every single one of their clubs, and it's just, relax, man. It's golf. Almost every shot you hit in golf is not going to be the way that you want it. Very rarely will shots actually turn out the way that you envision, because there's so many different factors involved in golf, and you don't need to be angry at yourself for every single shot. You can allow yourself to relax, you know? You can be easier on yourself. Maybe you should give yourself an excuse every now and then. Golf is hard, man. Golf is infuriating, but being angry on yourself about your golf game, especially if you don't practice, well, that's not really gonna help you. Or if you're telling yourself that you should be hitting PGA Pro level shots when you don't practice like a PGA Pro. And then on the opposite end of the guy that cares too much, you also have the guy that doesn't care at all. To some degree, having a nothing matters attitude is good, but also you try and care a little bit. Like, I come out here to have fun, to challenge myself, hang out with other people that want to challenge themselves. You don't have to challenge yourself to the point where you are focusing on score, but you know, you don't want to do bad. But there's people that are just driver every hole, it goes out of bounds. Oh, well, it's gonna hit another one, and then you're waiting for them to go out of bounds and look for it, and then, oh, it doesn't really matter. And it's just, if you just like try it a little bit, like it would be more fun, you know? Like we would be able to like think a little bit, just try, you know, just, you don't have to be that apathetic about this whole experience. I think it's short, I can't see. Why am I wearing these glasses if I can't even see the ball? Like, you're allowed to show a little bit of emotion and enthusiasm and excitement. You know, imagine just walking up and the guy is just, oh, well. It's like, just care a little bit, you know? That's why I like playing with bad golfers a lot of times, because we're used to hitting bad golf shots, but when you hit a really good golf shot, you're like, oh, you know, you show a little excitement, it's fun. You know, it's exciting, and it feels good for everybody. Like a really good player would just be mad with that 2 feet chip. But a bad player would be like, oh, you know, and it'd be fun. But if you're a bad player and you don't care about shots like that, it's just boring. You know, there's also the other kind of person where they just never want to branch out and do something new. Oh, rainbow over there. But it's like, hey, you want to go play a new course? Nah, it's too far. Oh, you want to go to you want to try this other new course out? No, I like this course better. It's just like, there's too many golf courses for you to be stuck at one course this entire time. I know it's irony because I film at the same golf course, but this is my home course. This is my private course, and I'm filming. That's not coming back. And I broke my teeth. What a bad time. One of my most favorite things is rolling up to a new course. You know, you see the clubhouse and you see the first tee, you see the scenery, and I'll put a poll out there for you guys of which one would you rather prefer? Like a pristine course that's a boring layout, or a fun course that is, you know, rough conditions. I choose the fun course every time. I like playing new courses. The conditions, I would like pristine. I would like pristine conditions, but I don't need them. I just need a fun course. You put me in a stick of the field, I can have a good time. But I like playing new courses. I like seeing new things. I can't do the same course 45 times in a row. I got friends that haven't traveled more than 20 minutes past their homes to play a golf course. want you to comment, like, how far would you be willing to drive? Not travel, because you know, there's destination golf courses, but how far would you be willing to drive to play a golf course? Like one day, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, tea time, how far are you driving? You know, this whole rant is just making me think, maybe you just need new friends, you know? Maybe not new friends entirely, maybe new golf friends. That was, what the hell was that putt? I was thinking about getting new friends instead of golf. I was gonna end the video, but then I thought of one more person, and that is the person that is always giving like this unsolicited advice. After every shot is, oh, you could have done this better. Oh, that was because your hands were a little open on the take back. Oh, it is because I just want to play golf, man. Like, I want to do better, but if I'm asking, hey, check my alignment for me, you know? Oh, hey, can you feel my swing? I don't need you to tell me about my swing. I'm back.